Set the stream to keep but not touch our YouTube. Whoops. Be anywhere that I think. Oh, this is a fort ruin. Certainly wasn't downstairs anywhere. It's not next to the statue. Place that around. Absorb skill max. I don't know what it means. Restoration. Okay. Right, yeah. That makes more sense. Is there a button to call your horse? Open character, open inventory, open magic. What if you forget where you put your horse? Oh, Northern Lights. The sign you wanted every 40 passing through on the main road, isn't it? The goblin's dead to the side. So it's Fort Ash door. Check upstairs, see if there's anything up here first. Food, more food. Nothing worth any money. Up again. No. Okay. Shit. We can make that. Rigged. We can make that. Just level it up. We can definitely make it now. Is it close? No, it can't be close to God Diagonal. Surely not. That's how you meant to do it. It's definitely not, but it's what's worked. I thought on for a rat. This spot's a little bit more complicated. I'm going straight across the tripwire. That's stupid, am I? I thought I could hear weird noises. Okay, they're off. That's a tripwire. I'll work that out in a second. That was chaotic. That's absolutely chaotic. Steel shield. Oh, that's a bit rude. That's the gate. Right, okay. But we did find a steel shield, I believe it was. Which, weirdly, it's worth more, but defense-wise does the exact same and it weighs a bit more. So why is that? Might as well keep using that, no? Steel seems the better shield, but for some reason it's doing the same amount of defense. Interesting. Okay, so that's everywhere down here. believe. We're about to find out, I guess. What time is it? That boy there won't be up yet. I was about to pick that lock, I'm glad I didn't. I must take the Amulet of Kings too. Results been going there, so we have the. It is me, yeah, it's my very first time. I'm just trying to work a few bits out, because it's like I played Skyrim, but obviously this is, what, 5 years before Skyrim, and obviously it's the remastered version of that. So I'm just working out what we can and can't do, just trying to learn the story and play it. Play it somewhat similar to how I played Skyrim, but obviously in its own unique worldly way. Does that make sense? Okay, there's mines and stuff up there. We will need to go in there. I'm assuming there's going to be a market in there. So we've got a lot of stuff to sell at the minute.
I'm the shepherd here. Eranor's. We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have no Emperor and no heir. If he's not sleeping or eating, he'll be fussing with his books, I reckon, over in the Priory House. We're all talking about the Emperor. Farewell.
I much prefer Oblivion. I'm now 32. By the time I was 14 or 13, I get it perfectly. Skyrim is pretty different and more straightforward. Oh, really? So I've played Skyrim. I want to say I was 16. Well, I was on my apprenticeship, so I must have been 16. 29 now. But I really enjoyed Skyrim. But I also liked, like, there wasn't just one main quest. It was all, like... Because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, the main quest is just the Dragonborn. if you've played Skyrim and believe that, you've misunderstood Skyrim. There is multiple main quests, and then there's multiple side quests. And it actually had a split up of main quest, as in main stories, and then side stories.
He's upstairs.
Oh, do you mind? I'll read and shit, you prick. Interrupting me like that. How rude of him. I'm not stealing, I'm just reading.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The thing is, in Skyrim, you could do that with a lot of the side quests, and even the main quest, to be fair. Like, if you was following the Dragonborn quest line, yes, it was quite straightforward, because that's the story it took you into, as such. But like I said, there was multiple main quests for Skyrim, and it depended on which you ended up following. I'm not just talking about the main quests that came with the DLCs, I mean within base Skyrim, there was so much like like doing the Night Brother stuff. All that up until you got the repeat quest at the end. That entire storyline was a main quest, the companion stuff. If you went down the companion line, that was all the main story until the repeatable contracts near the end. There was so much like stuff like that like throughout it, and there was obviously just like one-off quests where like you went into the tavern, you got drunk, and the next thing you know, you're waking up at the very you basically have a wild night out, and then you wake up on the very western city of the map. So it actually unlocks you with fast travel by having that night out, but then at the same time you need to follow that storyline back to Whiterun. So it basically forces you to interact with the open world more, because you're discovering stuff, you're exploring stuff, like just little bits like that within Skyrim that I thought were amazing.
Emperor Uriel? You brought me the Amulet of Kings? By the Nine! Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
For it feeling like a rabbit hole, all the new one. Yeah. So like, at the moment, like I've done like 3 forts, a cave, somewhere in the lake on this. I've done a bit of time in the arena.
As unlikely as your story sounds,
Like I'm probably
only the strange destiny of Uriel
5 or 6 hours into the game, and like main story wise, this is the furthest I've got. So I've basically done this tutorial and come to talk to Joffrey, which is the second thing you're meant to do after the tutorial. But as soon as you leave the sewers, I saw that like thing in the island. I'm like, ooh, I need to go see that. Timed in that regard. Also, the Drunk Tavern quests are also in Oblivion. I won't spoil where though. See, I did walk through something. I've not gone into all the inns. That's something I've not done. I didn't hear anybody in the 2 Imperial inns that I've been to in the Imperial City so far. So I did the I don't actually know how to find them. From Skyrim, I found them because they tried to assassinate me, and then I think I went to sleep one day, and then they woke up and like choose somebody to kill because I'd like killed one of them or whatever, and they kind of recruit from there. That's how it happens in Skyrim. Whether it's the same here or not, I genuinely don't know. I would assume that's mirrored over potentially, but it might not be. There might be a different. I don't know. You know. I've not done any research into the game at all. I've not done gameplay into it. I played Skyrim. I thought this game before it. Let's play it. Let's work out what's different and just go with the feel for it. Is how I'm doing it. I'm literally playing with the feel. The
Prince of Destruction he referred.
No, I'm not researching it. Yeah, if I miss stuff, I miss stuff. But I'll play it to the point that I've enjoyed the game. And if I feel I'm just searching for more stuff, like if I get to a point where I'm just looking for more stuff, that's when I'll probably stop. But as long as I'm enjoying the game, I'll just keep going.
The mortal world is protected from the daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure.
Oh, honestly, yeah.
Truly understand the meaning behind the rituals.
So I've spoke to different people, and some are like, "No, it's not worth playing." Some have been like, "It's just like the original game, but like all the glitch and stuff, just with better graphics." Some people have really enjoyed it, some people aren't. I'm just like, I'm going to play it. Like, I don't go for people recommendations because my playstyle, how I experience the game, is so different to anybody else I know, genuinely. I'll play similar games, I'll enjoy similar games, but just how I loot. Some people will find similarities in our playstyle and think we'll enjoy similar games and they'll recommend a game. I'm just like, you know, they could completely enjoy it, and I just like, it's shit. But likewise, I could completely enjoy a game and they could be like going, it's shit, you know.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in it.
Right, let's try and find some more information.
You'll be safest here with me. When you...
Okay.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Wicked, I can loot all this shit. And can't loot as much as I wanted to. But we can loot quite a bit. We are definitely running to the city and selling all this.
Your first one of the youngest blades ever to serve. I am glad to hear that he survived, but the coronation of each new emperor is sealed when he uses the...
Amelia, going good yourself?
Dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the
just play it.
His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne.
Just play it. Sure. True. Just play it true. Also with Elder Scrolls. There's Morrowind, the Oblivion, Skyrim. Crows. Yeah, see, Arkham was quite different games. I'm quite happy with that. I just know it's part of the same like universe. I can see there's more stuff in Skyrim than this, but that doesn't make this any less of a game, you know. Playing the precinct, she's forced me to go to the couch. Left you something. Oh, much appreciated. I hit the bell as well. Oh, lovely. I'm a bit random with my timings. I've got no set schedule. I go very much off my energy levels and how much time I've got available for that day. Like today I'll be on this for a bit. I will be switching over to Phasmophobia shortly, but I'm enjoying this whilst I can. When I switch to Phasmophobia, I'll do it on kick. But yeah. Amelia, I think you need to do the cabbages test.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and... The Daedra Prince of...
Yo, how you doing, Larry?
An inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago. It doesn't surprise... Yes, Boris told you right. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial. Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
No, I do not want to see you working either. That's why I asked you to do the cabbages test and you've just failed it. Goodbye. Comment again, you get no man. Doing well, man. All good, mate, all good. I'm watching this Amelia comments and it's a bot, I can tell. I do multi-streams, I do stream on YouTube, Twitch and Kick. I will be switching over to Kick towards, well, I say towards the end, we're nearing the end now. For like the YouTube section, just because I'm keeping Faz off YouTube really. Just focusing on Kick there. Oh, nice, what's for dinner, Larry? Right, I think we're going to come overweight grabbing all this, but yeah. But we know we've got a city not too far away. So I think if we can get to that city and sell everything. Where's my horse? There's also a mine around here and some other stuff. Crumbling mine. That's the castle. Okay, so we want to continue heading up there. Some chicken grease up. Nice. We'll check out the crumbling mine in a bit. So I believe... It's the stables there, and then the gates there.
If you are looking to buy a horse, go inside and... I understand the Fighters Guild is hiring new members. Not... buy.
Yeah, I need to know where the Fighters Guild is. I believe it's to the east of where we started. I believe that's the Fighters Guild.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead. Good day. Yes?
Oh, yeah, I do. But because I know the city's just here, I grabbed everything out of the thing, so I couldn't bother doing a return trip when my horse was just there. We're going to sell some stuff, mate, like now. Bench CPU. I've not actually checked my CPU performance. Let's have a look-sies. That's fine. Oh, actually. Probably helps if I track it live. About to say the ground don't look right there. Is this is either the game? Yeah, it's still a game loading. So we need a trader. Or something. That probably looks like the icon we need. What's that one?
It's you. Hi.
Hi.
No problem.
You're the one that distracted me. It's you. Hi. What a prick. I'm responding to him. I'm going to this one because I can tell this is a blacksmith. I don't know what the other one is, so I want to make sure I'm in the right one to lose as much weight as possible.
Hello. I'm sure... All right.
Ah! I don't understand what this thing here is. So I get that's to bribe them to up your reputation. I don't understand how this works. Or if it's even worth doing this. The last time I did this, it went backwards.
You're pathetic. No more. You're frightening. Don't be silly. Yeah, I get it.
Ah. Never noticed that before.
Yes, whatever you say. Good one.
But it makes me have to do each one once. I can't. Like, this is what I don't like. She's not happy with these two. I'm stuck now, you know. I can't back out and I can't use these two again. This is gonna piss her off, you know?
What a bore.
Does the face turn each time? That's always gonna piss her off the most.
You're full of it. I
And then
don't
that.
really mean that.
So which is happiest?
Good one. Yes, whatever you say. That's very good.
I'm not good at that. I don't quite get what I'm doing. Yeah, see, I thought that was the case, but I just couldn't seem to get it right.
Look at my wares.
Right, I need to not sell my stuff this time, because that's what I accidentally did last time, so...
That's a fair deal.
Let's get rid of these. So I'm using the fine steel bow, I know that.
You drive
And I believe I'm using the iron longsword.
gold. That's more than you drive a
Right, I'm going to sell the ones we've got, because we're just going to put some fresh ones on. And same again here, we'll sell our one and we'll get a fresh one put on.
That's a fair deal. That's a good deal.
My iron greaves should be on there, I don't know why they're not on. Oh, my rusty, oh, we've got rusty iron greaves. Okay, but we've got normal iron greaves now. So again, we'll sell them. Because we've got better ones. We're just stripping off in the shop.
Bit of gold.
And then, shield-wise, I'm assuming steel is better than iron. But looking at that, it's adding me more weight. And it's worth more, but the actual defense is worth the same. So I'm more tempted to sell that. For the fine steel. The fine steel's lighter by 1.
You got a great... That's a fair deal. That seems a fair price. A fine... That's a good deal. Come back and see me. Be seeing you.
Now let's get dressed. Oh.
What? I'm pretty handy. What needs to be fixed? Bye.
I'm assuming I'm going to find better stuff out in the world, that's why I'm not buying stuff yet. It should choke me out then, Jesus. Right, we want the town map. That's not helping me at all with what these icons are. Well, at all. I thought, okay. The grey mare, that's the inn, I believe. I believe that's the inn.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the...
But I'm sick of it. Sick and tired. You're going to travel to Shanehill and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend.
That's so sad.
Without question.
The local tavern is a good place to find work.
So I've heard.
We're all talking.
My sons. Yes, Rallis and Antis. They're going to fight off the creatures at our farm, but for the last few days, we've suffered attacks from these creatures at our farm, not far from Coral. They're coming from someplace in the Great Forest. I don't know where, but Rallis may know more. My boys will take up the fight, even if the guards won't. Doesn't matter if it's outside the town walls. They expect me to go with them, but I fear in my old age I'm not the warrior I once was. Would you go in my place? Somehow, I knew I'm supposed to meet them at Wayne in private. You'd best get whatever supplies you need now, so you can get there in time. I need a drink to calm my nerves. Please, excuse me.
I've killed far worse than you. Well, ain't you the high top? Yeah, I used to be Fighters Guild here in Coral. But I done some incarceration for trespassing and theft. You know, they kick you out of the guild if you get caught doing some incarceration. How many, I forget. I just feel safe living here in Coral. I mean, we have the head of the Fighters Guild right here in town. I'm through talking.
Does that mean I can join?
Honor to serve you.
Excuse me, I've been talking to you, cheeky off.
Republican of the Grey Mare at your service. A room or food? In Coral, we don't think much about what goes on in the Imperial Palace. But these murders... The old fellow? At Wayne Priory? It's a small community outside the wall. I'm thinking of doing some traveling. You too.
Oh. Let me go back to her. We can trade with her. I should be able to sell some more bits there.
Unless there's...
Yes? Well, have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. That's a good deal.
I should probably try to do some alchemy before selling all this stuff, but it's fine.
Bargain.
We'll just try to remember for next time.
You drive a hard bar. That seems a fine transaction. Another satisfaction.
There's a drink in
care.
this for me. You...
come to the Oak and Crow. The Oak and Crozier is... You know, I think the mutton here in Coral is... Only quality goods for sale here. Farewell.
Greetings, Breton.
Hello.
What can I... Things go from bad... He seems to be different than your usual... Maybe what he says is true. That the attack on the... We're all talking. Be seeing you.
My name is... I'm... You too.
Other drunky people see to talk to. Move on.
How are you? Fantastic. Thanks for asking. They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it. Apparently, no.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would... Have you seen Valis? My mother owns this shop. She would be glad of your business.
Don't remember where we're... No, it's all good, mate. I will work them out.
Be seeing you.
Come to bother me with a war story, Redguard? Make it quick. I ask myself, leave me alone.
Only the finest wares to buy and barter at Northern Goods and Trades. If I don't have what you need, you might try the other. An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
That's how I do it. I need to murder somebody. Okay. But then, can I not join the Fighters Guild then, if I'm trying to get in the Dark Brotherhood?
What can I interest you in? You drive a hard bargain. Tell your friends. Farewell.
Greetings to you. Hi.
What's new with you?
I saw some mud crabs, but...
These seem very... Brotherhood-like. That seems to be why they know how to get into the Brotherhood.
Let's hear it.
But they need to find someone to murder and get away with.
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
Okay, that's for books.
I'm Rena Brewy. They probably call us the dog people here in town. Renal Germain has... Farewell.
Okay, these all look to be the houses. I can't remember why I would have murdered somebody in Skyrim. getting far with that one. This is all people's houses. Let's go check the chapel out, I guess. We're just trying to explore what quests we can get around here, I think.
Blessings. I'm Oric Grabar. I read one of Castus Gribonia's books now. I'm through talking to you.
I don't quite get how to do the lockpick. I've forgotten what the tutorial said, to be completely honest.
The worst thing is, no one even... People heard the screams, but when they broke down the chapel doors, everyone was already dead. The church...
Like Skyrim, remember it, you know, you could kind of feel it and then put it into the spot. On this, I can't remember quite how it's meant to be done. From what I've gathered so far, you need to push it up. But you need to like work out the pattern and then push it up on the lowest one.
I'm not...
That's it. I thought you were meant to try and set it on the slowest.
An odd fellow, and people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours. Bye.
I don't want to keep trying that one because I'll see if people have moved. Okay, yeah, so you do need to try to set it when you're at the top. Yeah, so to my knowledge, like that's thingy. Is it just a matter of basically pressing set when it's up at the top there? Damn it. I'll keep over, that was the right one. Yeah, so you wait for it to come down slow, but that's what I mean. So it needs to be the... Well... Is it the point you just need to set it... Can I put my mouse in here? Oh, my mouse don't come on screen. Bugger. So wait for the time it comes back down slow. So what I've been doing, I'll let the quick one go. And then I'll set it when it's at the top, usually. That didn't work then though. So you think to do it after the slow one? Yeah, no worries, Reaper. I'm in chat waiting for you. But you start that side. That don't bother me, mate. You're trying to help me do it. Like I think we've both got a tactic which seems to. I think we've seemed to have just wiggled our way to get it working and just stuck with it, really. The first, okay, yeah. It's alright, man.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
I understand Daedra
Hello.
become increasingly prevalent in the Somerset Isle.
Oh, Mage's Guild. Fighters Guild. It definitely is a feel thing, you know. There was a guide to it, but I feel that guide, like, I feel just showing you that guide once wasn't enough, you know.
when we are better. If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhall. If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral. I found some good... Take care.
Porter.
Greetings.
Elena.
How may I help you? The Fighters Guild is a brotherhood of warriors. We provide a service to Tamriel, lending stick, whether that means ridding a town of an invading menace or protecting a helpless... The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty, are you interested? Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild.
Free bed.
You should report to either Azan and Anvil.
By the sounds of it though, I need to murder somebody to join the Brotherhood. So I'll need to do that at some point. I've forgotten who she said to talk to. I guess it should be pretty... 4,000 plus hours. Fairs, mate, fairs.
You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild as you complete contracts and fulfill your duties. You'll be promoted to the next. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild, or it might.
Oh, what a bitch.
See
Threatening
Azan
me.
in Anvil or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhall for contracts.
So Anvil or... Okay, so I can join here, but I can't do any contracts here.
Goodbye.
Okay, but we have... weapons.
Go ahead. Don, you two.
It's you. Ha! Hi. Hello.
Did I give you the key after lockup last night?
No, sir.
Hard to complain about living in Coral.
Of course.
Have you seen Glistel and Valentis anklets together?
I don't see a problem with those two. It's a bit odd.
Farewell.
Well met.
The schematics in Bravo. Well, how heavy is mine? I mean, it's one heavier, but it's an extra damage rate. That I picked up. The silver I picked up just to sell. Iron is what I'm using. I picked that up to use. Would you say to still use iron? I've purely picked them up to sell. I'm not. Oh fuck. What have I got here? We've got a tower. Nothing useful in it.
muscles on you.
Hello.
Have you ever been interested in joining the Mages Guild?
I never really thought about it.
Can you join more than one guild?
Seem like the sort of folk. The local tavern is a good place to.
Shit. I read that and still went through that all I wasn't meant to do that. Oops. Okay, actually training. Thing out back. We'll check the chest, we'll check the chest.
Good afternoon.
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end.
I'm assuming you can join more than one guild.
Greetings, Redguard. Hello. I'm Castor. Who is the fairest of them all? I heard that the... Goodbye.
Great. It's... Well then... Very well. You are now an associate. You'll need a recommendation from each local guild hall in order to advance further. Until then, welcome to... The Arcane University is the seat of the Mages Guild in Cyrodiil. Look, we're all better off now than necromancy. I'm afraid I can't just write one out of hand. If perhaps you can clear up a small matter involving Irana, you can prove your loyalty. She and I have an unpleasant history. I have seen that she is in town. Though she has not approached me, I know she will determine what she's after and how we may be rid of her. Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the... Make haste. I wish to be rid of it.
Excuse... I passed her the other day. You wouldn't believe the look If you need training, things... Bye.
As soon as possible.
Hi.
Yes? Have you seen Valas Odile recently? Spends all day in the tavern since his boys left.
Oh? So long.
Goodbye.
So I will find a book to increase stats for read them all. That's literally what I'm doing.
Hail.
I could be wrong, but it seems to me there's something...
I've suspected that as well. Still...
See you.
Good day. What is it, associate?
Hello.
Oh my lord, we're gonna spend ages in here. Look at all them books. some of these tiles I'm recognising, I think a lot of them are just repeats. But
Yes?
okay, I think that's just a mirror of the other one.
What is it?
Yeah, I think they're just mirroring the bookcase now. Okay. Can we actually use the pickaxe for anything? It's got crafts, so I don't think you can mine ore.
Good to see you.
Okay.
Greetings, Redgar.
We'll never check the basement, but it's fine.
What's going on with you?
How do you do?
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. Ah, yes, you are a guild mage, are you not? Yet, there's a small matter with which you may be able to assist. Best if kept just between us. Excellent. It's a simple The book is entitled Fingers of the Mountain. It is of no use to you. You won't be able to read it. I, however, can, and would You'll find it at an old ruin called Cloud Top. It's north of Coral, up in the mountains. Return it to me immediately when you have it. Make no mention of it to Tikius or anyone else in your guild.
Go take your break.
It's about time.
Interested. Do I want to help her or not?
Be a dear.
I'm not so sure about that.
I don't think I do. She's a bit sus. May as well check the basement. Oh, I've got the key now. Let me see.
I'd still. I would. The mage. Good day.
Okay.
What do you want? What? Not only does it exist, but she knows where it is? Well, this is unacceptable. I trust that as a member of the guild, you would do the right thing. Are we clear? Ignore her request. Go to this place she has described and return with the book. Should you go looking for it, I hope... Make haste. I wish to be rid of Erana as soon as possible.
I don't like him anymore either. I don't know which I prefer to give the book to. They both seem a bit sus.
Greetings, Zord. What is it now? I saw Romanus Briant walking his dogs today. And yesterday.
Still open. Fuck. Tell you what then. We might as well get a good night's sleep. Let's go to the Fighters Guild. Because these people are more chill.
Oh, hello.
Making it after 10 because I seem to find some shops that open at 9 even though they should. Based off like when the arena hours are.
Hello.
Go ahead. All I heard is that she's looking. I sure am. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel. You got a great. That's a fair. Come back and see. Be seeing you.
Yeah, I'm hitting that point of tightness now. try finish exploring, Chorrel? Castle barracks. Can you see stuff from the barracks? Probably not, with them right there.
Greetings. We're always on. Haven't you seen her around town? She's either at the Grey Mare or she's sulking around. Lots of dogs in this town. Good day. What's this about?
How goes it?
You're off duty now.
It's about time.
Hello there.
Yes, I'm coming on Ghosties. Stupid question.
Greetings, Redguard.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of... I don't trust you enough to... As the head of the Elder Council, High Chancellor Orkato is the de facto ruler of the Empire. We're a mountain people, tough, independent. County Coral is rich in mines and You've seen the trusting type. Perhaps it seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me.
I don't know what's going on.
I want
But I'm
you
gonna
to
get
help
off.
me
That's
recover
my
a The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga. And it has been stolen from my bed. If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded.
What's up, mate? Just doing this chat.
Hey, no worries, go on, take time, maybe I've got a load of
I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you. Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical... Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on... Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoff, who is my steward. He resides... If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food. The Countess... The painting is all I have left. I spend many a... Good luck, investigator.
Hello. The Countess is in attendance. My duties rely on watching no more than the throne, but confidentially, I will say that Orgnolf has been acting a bit unusual. He has taken to asking for money from others to purchase spirits. A porter's wage. I don't fare thee well.
How are you? Go ahead. I don't trust you enough to reveal details. I heard that someone saw... Good day.
Right, now it's done an autosave, we can wrap up. If If that command works, does that command work? That command doesn't work. That command does work. Right, I am moving over to Kick now. We will be continuing on Phasmophobia. If anybody wants to join us over there, that's where we will be. Otherwise, I'm ending up on YouTube and Twitch. Much appreciated for everyone that's been a